Hi everybody, it's Little Brix back, this time with another video of my LEGO Star Wars collection. This time I'm going to show you my sealed LEGO Star Wars Minifigure Polybag collection, which has 9 unique figures and has a collective value of around £120. These little gems caught my attention after a rather coincidental acquisition of a really special figure whose individual price has since skyrocketed to a massive £90. Since discovering the huge rise in value of one of my minifigures, I have bought every other figure polybag I can get my hands on and tried to keep on top of the other gift with purchases. I've arranged these into a rough order of preference, with the last 3 as my definite top 3. The first figure comes from the LEGO Star Wars Magazine, which I believe isn't released in the US. If I'm wrong on that one, you can let me know in the comments below, but it's IG-88, the droid bounty hunter who was first seen on screen in The Empire Strikes Back as Darth Vader summoned the galaxy's finest bounty hunters to track down the Millennium Falcon. This minifigure comes with a standard droid torso and legs in grey and a custom head mode. In this particular polybag, the minifigure looks like it comes with a long and short version of the blasters, with a 1x1 clip piece to hold one of the weapons on the back of the figure. The next minifigure again comes from the LEGO Star Wars magazines, and it's one that is really popular in a lot of sets recently. It's the Tatooine Luke Skywalker with his white outfit and blue lightsaber. This one comes in sets like the Death Star Escape and the Last Land Speeder, and looks like the production line is still rolling because it's coming out in the next Land Speeder. I have quite a few of these, so I really didn't need to buy this, but I thought I may as well because it was for my sealed collection. Another magazine minifigure up next is the First Order Stormtrooper. There's not really much to say about this one except that it's a really good representation of the trooper, and it's one that I'd like to have a lot more of so that I could have a little army display. So far I have about 3 or 4 of them, not counting this one, and with the new episode 9 sets just released, I would expect to add more to this in the near future. The final magazine polybag minifigure is a prequel trilogy, Obi-Wan Kenobi, with the pilot head printing like in the Jedi Interceptor and Starfighter sets. This is one that I didn't have in my collection before now, so I was happy to see it become available in the magazine giveaway. My favourite thing about this minifigure is the head, because I think LEGO did a great job with the long textured red hairpiece and that printed face. Just a quick note, all of these magazine polybag minifigures have been released in 2019. I've only really started buying them because of my channel, and so I've missed quite a few of them in years gone by. Up next is the first non-magazine one that I bought in 2017 for something like £5, and coincidentally is still worth around the same price. It's the R3M2 droid. This one is part of a mini collection that I have tried my best to collect, but some of the minifigures just haven't been that easy to come by. Around the time that this one was released, there was the Scarf Trooper Polybag that I just couldn't find for sale, and I always seemed to miss the promotions for getting it free. These came with interlocking bases which are supposed to create a nice display piece when you had a few collected. I'm not a huge fan of the droids, but like the previous Luke Skywalker figure, I wanted to have this for my sealed collection. The next figure was supposed to be released as a Toys R Us special around the time of its closure. In the end, they ended up in the UK supermarkets in very large quantities, so I bought 2 of these DJs that are now worth around £4. I had planned to open one, but so far I've resisted the urge. I really liked the DJ character in The Last Jedi and probably would have liked to have seen a wee bit more of him. I'm surprised that LEGO released him as a polybag minifigure, as I thought he could have fitted quite nicely into the AT-ST, that crazy one with no head, but hey, it's still nice to get him this way too. And now we're into my final 3 and my favourites from this small collection. There are 2 from The Force Awakens and one really special one that doesn't really feature in any film. First, it's the C-3PO with his red arm, coming in about £4 on Bricklink right now. The red arm is probably one of the most random things about The Force Awakens, and something that they never really explained at all. It definitely caught my eye in the movie and had me wondering what it was all about. The C-3PO minifigure has so little variation, or even the option to provide variation, that it's nice to see that we can have another style for the character. Again, like DJ, I'm surprised that this came as a polybag, as it would have fitted perfectly into that Resistance Troop transporter set with the old Princess Leia and Admiral Akbar. The penultimate minifigure is the FN2187 polybag with Finn in his sandy Stormtrooper outfit minus the helmet, and right now it's worth about £6 new. I probably could have put this together with a Sandtrooper body and one of my Finn headpieces, but I'm a little obsessive about having the exact release version of anything from LEGO. Mix and match just doesn't feel right to me. I got this one and a C-3PO around Christmas 2018 when I decided I was going to make this channel. I added them to an Amazon order. I was making them probably pay a little bit above the market price, but given that I'm going to keep them sealed for a long time, I'm okay with that. My last sealed polybag is an absolute gem, and I'm guessing must feature in the top 5 most expensive LEGO Star Wars minifigures ever. At a value of around £90, here's the white Boba Fett that was released as a promotional giveaway for the 30th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. I can remember getting this at Toys R Us and putting it away safely and forgetting about it for years. A long time after buying it, I stumbled across the price and its updated value and was completely blown away. It sparked a resurgence in my interest for LEGO Star Wars, and I definitely bought sets around that time, thinking LEGO was the next get-rich-quick scheme. Sadly, no other set has quite seen the rise in value that was seen with this simple polybag, but I can't say I'm too disappointed. There's so many of the polybags that I want to add to this collection, but I'll maybe do another video to pick out my top 5 most wanted. So far, I've managed to keep this small collection sealed, and I enjoy the fact that these simple little bags can carry so much value and that Boba Fett is worth so much, yet I really don't know if I could pluck up the courage to sell them. I may leave that decision up to my boys one day, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, if you like seeing this collection, make sure you hit the like button and drop me a comment below to let me know which one was your favourite. If you're new to the channel and want to see more LEGO Star Wars content, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. Little Brix out.